I went to a John Williams concert for his 70th birthday party, and the NAG just happened to be there, and I was lucky enough to sign up.
I heard about the NAG. I met Jerry Buot, SL11, online, looking for Star Wars stuff one day, and I came across a message board and noticed he was in my area, and I started sending him messages, and two of us started talking back and forth, and we met one day. I showed up to meet this guy, and he was going to tell me how great it was to join the NAG and all this other thing, and pull into a parking lot for a restaurant. He starts pulling out all these guns out of the back of his truck, all these different blasters and whatnot, and it was pretty funny. We were in the parking lot, we walked in the restaurant with the things, and people giving us funny looks and thought they were real weapons or something, but from then on in, I think I was hooked.
I had constructed a Darth Vader costume, very rudimentary, pretty much from scratch, and I did some searching on the World Wide Web, was able to locate the Legion, the main headquarters, and then found out that there was a local chapter, at the time the New England Squad.
So you're an original member?
I'm one of the original 13, yes.
The NEG, I heard about the NEG first through the Star Wars Insider, and then I said, oh, I'll never be able to get involved in that. Then I came across some friends that I had met waiting in line for episode 1, and found out that they were members of the NEG. So I sent them an email and said, hey, you know, come hang out with you guys at an event. They said, sure, come on down. I came on down. I had a great time with the guys. Put together my first Imperial costume, Darth Vader pilot costume, and I've just been having a ball with those guys ever since.
Heard about the NEG from Rebel Joe. A lot of people know about him. He was the one that defected to become part of the NEG. It's amazing how this has been going on for years, and I never knew anything about it. Grew up around sci-fi, seen the original films thousands of times, never knew anything about it until Joe said, hey, check out my costume. And I was like, wow, this is great, I gotta be part of this.
I heard about the NEG when I was down in Atlanta at Dragon Con, and that seems to be the big place where 501st congregates, and there's loads of stormtroopers there, and I happened to be wearing a Slave Leia costume, and a bunch of the stormtroopers were like, where are you from? And I said, Boston. They're like, oh, you can join the 501st. And so when I came home, I got all these emails from random people, and they said, there's some people looking for you. And I'm like, huh? And they're like, yeah, they're looking for Slave Leia from Boston. And so I contacted Jerry and Scott, and they said, hey, would you like to be in the 501st in the NEG? And I said, what do I have to do? And they said, you have to have an Imperial uniform. I said, okay, I can do that. And that's how I joined the 501st. So I became an officer.